Hi, how are you? I'm going to say good morning to you because for me it's a Monday morning in New York City on a rainy summer day. And as you can see, I am talking to you up close and personal. And for those who are just tuning in, this is Conversations with JR. Today, not so much going to talk about issues with relationships because that's what I've normally been talking about. But today, what I would like to do is I would like to take some time to talk about the image of women and my observation of how women are being treated in society. And I'm not only talking about just black and brown sisters. I'm just talking about sisters across the rainbow. When it comes down to women, we shouldn't divide whether it's black, Latino, Asian, Korean, Japanese, Indian, Pakistani, Iranian, Brazilian. We are just women. We are women. We are all women, just wearing different colors, skin, speaking different languages, but we are women. And what I would like to talk to you about today, if you indulge me a little bit of your time, is that in my opinion, I think that the role of women has diminished in this society, and that the image of women is just like this idealized image of beauty, or she is just a sexual object. Now, some of this, I shift some of the blame on women because, if you're paying attention, women treat themselves like they are body parts instead of a whole, beautiful, unique individual. This is what they are selling out there, body parts. Another thing that I would like to talk about when I talk about women is the role of wife and mother. I feel that back in the day when I was raised and I saw the women around me, the role of wife and mother used to be a very cherished role. Women were praised for how they took care of their families. Men were praised how they took care of their wives. Now the role of women is you're called a baby mother if you're not married to the man that you've bore children to. Common law women. The role of woman in the home has been reduced to servitude. She's overwhelmed inside the home as well as outside the home, because if she has a job that she is working outside the home and she's financially contributing to the home, I see women being very much overwhelmed and, taking care of the whole responsibilities inside of the home. Another thing that I would like to talk about when we look at women and things like that, I would also like to talk about women who are left caring for children, becoming a single mother. And I'm talking about women who have become single mothers out of a choice because they feel like their role in the home is not respected, they're not being supported, they're not being loved, and they're not being given the resources that they need to be a successful mother and a successful partner. So they choose to go it alone. And these labels about being a superwoman and Miss Independent and high maintenance, all the labels that have been given to women because, some women choose to just go it on their own and just stay focused on the goals that they have. And I think that that is wrong to label women like that. Another thing that I would like to talk about when I talk about women is that, my wish for women today in today's society is that we stand back and we look at our standards and we not lower our standards, our values, our morals. The things that the women taught us back from the, old generation, they still stand and hold true for today. Women of today, we need to really look at how society is playing us, is basically playing us into believing that we have to fit a certain image. in order to be called a woman, or to in order to be, fit into a certain lifestyle. And that's not true for all women. That's not true for all women. I feel that society has taken the role of women, the image of women, and they have degraded it. They have degraded the role of women in today's society. Now, I know I probably have a lot of women, a lot of people who are going to look at this and disagree. I need you to disagree with me. I need you to educate me on what's going on out here, because this is only my personal view. But what I would like to say to you is, to women today, I'm going to end this like this. We are powerful. And I'm not talking about powerful in a negative way. I'm talking about powerful in a good way. We have survived wars. Generations of women have survived wars and slavery and the Great Depression and segregation and Jim Crow and beatings and lynchings and rapings and all kinds of atrocities and oppression. We have been held back for a very long time. Running through your blood is the women who have survived this and who have pushed and who have showed up every day when they were told no, but they still showed up. They would not take no for an answer. They would be respected. They would not be degraded. They wanted honor. They wanted respect in a society where they contribute. You're talking about running through our blood is the blood of women who have given birth to kings and queens and princesses and presidents. You shouldn't take that lightly. You really shouldn't take that lightly. I'm not going to place blame on everybody or anybody, but I'm just looking at the state of women now, young, old, middle age. I'm just looking at the state of women now, and we need to really come together and recognize that we have the power to change. We have the power to change the way society wants us to fit into certain roles and to do certain things that are demeaning to us. We need to look at that. We need to push back. We have made so much progress. We really have. But we still have a long way to go, because there's so much still inequality and injustices towards women. And so I'm going to end with that. And I'm hoping that this segment will bring some awareness and start some conversation and talking. And I want to hear from you on what you have to say on this. And I'm also going to be talking about men in society. And I'm going to be talking about men as far as bashing them. I'm going to talk about also their role in society. Okay, so thank you for watching again, and I hope that you are well, mind, soul, and body.